Hello, my name is Floyd Rumohr, Chief Executive Officer of Brooklyn Community Pride Center. And it is my great pleasure to share some recent accomplishments, challenges, and opportunities in this State of the Organization briefing for our stakeholders like you. During the last several months, our nation and city have been faced with unprecedented challenges. The COVID-19 pandemic, racial justice uprising, economic hardship, and political attacks on the LGBTQ+ community have left many of us bruised and scared. Some of us grieving for those lost to a deadly virus and bruised from intentional cruelty of the Trump administration's federal anti-LGBTQ+ policies. Our values challenged amid the greatest existential crisis of our time. Many members of our community are hungry, scared, and jobless, often too proud to say so. Some were donors to our organization and are now benefiting from the very programs they once supported. Throughout, I've witnessed incredible acts of bravery and commitment from our community. I have never been more proud of Brooklyn Community Pride Center staff, board, and volunteers to meet the growing needs of our community. Together, we are stronger than ever. Our board has grown from 8 to 11 cause champions who share their time, talent, and treasure. We are working with partners like Governance Matters to build our governing and resource development capacities. Board financial investments and credits have gone from $36,000 in FY19 to $42,000 in FY20. Our staff has reduced from 5 full-timers to 4 in the wake of COVID-19, and a 30% reduction in state and city funding. We are doing more with less, but that hasn't slowed us down thanks to our committed, hardworking team that includes a handful of part-timers and contractors who are flexible, adaptive, and talented. That said, we have to be realistic about what we can do and what we can't do over the next 18 months across 2 sites with 4 full-timers. More on that in a minute. Let's begin with finances. While program activity is dramatically up, serving at least 7,500 people in FY20, total financial resources are down 18% over the prior year. Put another way, our budget has been reduced to $941,000 from $1.1 million because of city and state government funding cuts of $145,000. That said, it could have been much worse. Fortunately, we succeeded in reducing expenses, increasing earned income such as room fees and contracted services, and conversations among key revenue streams suggest that several of them remain stable. In summary, financial projections for FY21 are: individuals, 23% increase over FY20. Government, 23% decrease. Foundations, 32% decrease. Corporations, 18% increase. Earned income, 28% increase over FY20. Our FY21 budget is balanced, and our operating cash reserve is about 4 months at our current burn rate. We project a strong financial position heading into FY22, which for us begins July 1, 2021. Should institutional fundraising remain a significant challenge in the wake of the pandemic, we may have to draw down on cash reserves at that time. Currently, resources for almost all program areas, with the exception of Pride Path Workforce Development, COVID care packages, and All For Us research project, are pulled from our general operating budget, a situation that we hope to change by 2025. Our goal then is to retain at least 1 full-time program manager in each program strand at an annual cost of approximately $400,000. Our 6 program priorities comprise the LGBTQ+ agenda for Brooklyn and include social isolation, immigration, homelessness and housing, workforce development, racial justice, and health and wellness. Please see our 2025 Strategic Vision Framework on our website for further information and details about each of those program areas. In the shorter term, and for the current fiscal year, our goals include: number one, serving 10,000 total unique visitors across 2 sites. Number two, open Brooklyn's first mental health clinic at our Crown Heights HQ, serving the LGBTQ+ community, operated by Callan Lord Community Health Center. Number three, establish additional in-person and virtual programming in sports, recreation, and other activities. Number four, operationalize our racial justice initiative by establishing anti-racist white working groups and a chapter of Showing Up for Racial Justice. Number five, build governance capacity of our board of directors through partnerships with Governance Matters and others. The Bedford Union Armory headquarters will fulfill a promise made in 2009 by the then Brooklyn Borough President Marty Markowitz and City Council Speaker Christine Quinn to support Brooklyn Community Pride Center's permanent home. Just over 10 years later, that promise has been fulfilled by Eric Adams, current Brooklyn Borough President, with additional support from City Council. In addition, our deepest thanks to BFC Partners for building it. To underscore a key challenge, our only program with full-time professional management is Pride Path Workforce Development. We are on a mission to raise an additional $400,000 by 2025 to serve Brooklyn's growing LGBTQ+ community with the professionalism our community deserves. I hope you will join us. If you are a current stakeholder, please consider increasing your investment or making it annual to allow continued adaptability in a rapidly changing environment. If you are a community organization that aligns with our program priorities and are in need of exclusive or shared office space, please reach out. If you are new to us and remain on the fence, let's talk. I'm happy to join you in an exploratory conversation about your philanthropic priorities. And if you have privilege and success, I invite you to join me in anti-racism work. And to all of you, please consider attending an upcoming press conference announcing the opening of our new headquarters. None of us know for sure when this pandemic will end or what we'll find on the other side. But there is one thing I do know. We are a resilient, loving community, and adversity has been a staple for us. And what matters most is how we get through this. The actions we take today and every day will help to ensure that Brooklyn's growing LGBTQ+ community stands united in our vision to build a premier network of physical and virtual spaces for residents of New York City's largest borough to celebrate, heal, learn, create, organize, relax, socialize, and play. For us, and for those who follow and stand on your mighty shoulders. Because of you, we are strong, stable, and sustainable. Please feel free to post your questions in the comments section or email or call me directly with your thoughts or questions. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.